there, good looking. Join me for what's going to be a totally fun and quick cardio workout. Listen, this is a great standalone workout, or hey, tack it on before a strength workout. Now I'm going to be using a light set of dumbbells for this workout. It's completely optional though. For your reference, I have a pair of 5s. All right, let's go get warmed up. All right, let's get the body warmed up and ready to go. Let's start with some standing cat and cows. What we want are feet hip width, a hip hinge, hands on thighs. Inhale, let the low back kind of drop towards our thighs. Chest comes up and looking up to the ceiling, and then exhale and push away. Good. Now, if you have osteoporosis, you'll want to limit this range of motion, and the same goes with some of the twisting moves that we'll be doing in the cardio portion. So you'll just try to keep your spine more aligned as opposed to twisting. 2 more. Last one. Come on up. Let's keep those knees soft. Continue with that hip hinge pattern, warming up into the glutes and the hamstrings. So the work today is going to be in 2 separate circuits. Your circuits are 4 exercises in length, 30 seconds of work, very short recovery. We're going to go through 3 rounds of those, and then we'll have a water break and move into our final and second circuit. As mentioned, the dumbbells are totally optional, so you can switch them out, drop them, get rid of them, or keep them for the entire workout. Totally up to you. Last 2. 1 more. Beautiful. Let's take ourselves to the top of our mat. Please step back with one leg. Bring the arms in front. Now, if you are more advanced, that knee is going to come to the ground. Now, reach towards that leg behind. Drive up, other leg. So again, it's only if you are advanced will you drop that knee all the way to your mat. Otherwise, you take it in a range of motion that feels comfortable for your knee joint. We're warming up into the upper body in addition to the lower body here. Hope you're having a great day. It's nice and sunny where I live. Everyone's always in a better mood when it's sunny. One more each side. Last one. Nice. Let's get those lateral hips warmed up now. Take it to one side. Push your hips rear. Feet come back together. Do it again, same side. Now, when we do this side step out lunge, we want toes, knees, hips, shoulders to meet. So we're not twisting to that leg here. We sit ourselves back by hinging through that hip once again and pushing our bum rearward. Last 3, 2, 1. Let's take it to the other side. Here we go. Step it out. Now with the workout, there are going to be moves where I will actually advance it into a more intense. So I'm going to start it with the base move and then build into it. So you can choose sort of what level you want to work at today. Last 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Excellent. Let's get those shoulders warmed up. Nice big circles going behind the body, taking it really slow and exaggerating the range of motion. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, grab a quick sip of water. We are going to get busy in about 30 seconds. We're starting with a squat to front raise. And then I'm going to be turning that into kind of a burpee move. So if you want to join me on that one, you can. If not, stick with the base move. Okay. Your base move. Have your dumbbells, if you're going to use dumbbells, so that they're facing each other like that. We're going to take it into a wide squat. And as we do, that's when we do the raise. Okay? Excellent. Let's get set up. Feet wider than shoulders, toes turned out. Come down and lift. Lift. Keep that chest lifted. Knees tracking with the toes. Beautiful. Now, if you want to turn this into a burpee, we actually won't come out of the squat, so it looks like this. Keep going. So those are your 2 options on this guy. Time. Dumbbells in each hand. From this position, we're going to take it, tap it, press, tap it, press, or squat it, press, squat it, press, or high impact. Okay? If you're doing the high impact, land soft. Otherwise, it's squat, jacket, squat, jacket, squat, jacket. Take it down for me. Bring the arms up. If you have the dumbbells, they're close to the chin. If you don't, your palms are close to the chin. From here, I want you to give me a jab, jab, uppercut, uppercut. Let's do that again. 1, 2, uppercut, uppercut, jab, jab, uppercut, uppercut. If you don't box, don't worry about it. Do your best, right? Now this does add a whole new element when we use the dumbbells. Now we want to be tight in the core. Bring the arms back each time. When we do the jab, we're not throwing the arm out there. Time. Woo! All right, let's keep those feet here. Pretend you've got a rope going right down the center. Here, bring the arms up. Now I want you to take it under the rope. Good. So it's a bob and weave like you see boxers do. So again, pretend you've got that rope. You're bobbing under the rope to the other side. Never going out of that squat. Now this is our last move. We're going to take it back to that squat and front raise for round 2. Woo! Thighs are getting a little burny. Down and up, down and up. 3, 2, 1. March it out. Woo! All right, so if you're doing the squat to front raise, we bring the arms in front. Feet are wide, toes are turned out. Let's do the squat. Ready? Good. Now, if you want to do the burpee portion, we're not going to come out of that squat. Instead, we're going to stay in that squat. Now, you can also step it back instead of jumping back. This is a lot harder though, isn't it? If you're joining me on this one. Woo! All right, march it. Now we're gonna move into that squat, jack press, okay? So we take it to the squat, 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 or, okay. So if you knew the moves and you prefer the more intense version, go right into it, okay? Don't wait for my cueing. Whew. March it. All right, we've got those feet apart. Soften those in those knees. Tighten in the core. Arms are up. Let's do the jab. Mirror me. Jab, jab. Now upper, upper, jab. Now on the upper, I'm going to lift up off of that same side foot and pivot to give me some more power. So I'm going to uppercut through the hips. Upper, upper. Breathe, breathe. So here we go. Exhale, exhale. You got it. 1, 2. 1 more of each. Come on. Woo, march it. All right, we've got that imaginary rope. This time, it's a little lower. I know, I don't know who did that, but they lowered it on us. So we're going to take it lower and then just bob and weave. Under, come on. Breathe it. So we've got that rope. Down and under. I know, I don't know who the jerk is that lowered it, but man, we'll have a talking to with them after this workout, won't we? Woo! 3, 2, 1, march it out. All right, last round. Then we'll move into a water break. Squat to front raise. Arms here, feet turned out. Squat, raise. Or maybe you prefer the burpee right away. So we're not coming out of the squat then with the burpee. Our raise is still at that bottom part of the squat. And we're jumping or stepping back, whatever feels best for our joints. Woo! March it. All right, jack and press. Now I'm going right into the high intensity version right away. If you prefer the squat and press, that's where you're at. Otherwise, let's go. March it. Whew. It's one of my favorite moves. If you do a lot of my workouts, you know that because we do that a lot. All right, let's get set up for our jabs. 3, 2, 1, jab, jab. Now it's an upper, upper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reset. Breathe, breathe. Up. Remember on that upper, we're going to use the hip. Good. And now on the jab, we're placing the arm out there. We're just not flinging it. Breathe with it, please. Time. Woo. All right. Last move, and then we grab a quick water. Now, the weighted rope, yeah, that person came and lowered it again. So now we got to go really low. That's right. They lowered. Come on. Bring the arms up to protect. Let's go. How low can you go? Don't lose that form though. Hip hinge, neutral spine, head up, chest up. Let's go. Less than 10 seconds, we get water. Come on, come on. 3, 2, 1, march it. Woo. All right, grab a quick sip. Our next series of moves, if you opted to keep the dumbbells, we're just using 1. Now, in these ones, there are some where we do a bit of twist. So as I mentioned, my osteopenia group, when we do a twist, you'll just keep it subtle. Okay, no problem. There's always workaround for wherever you are at or for whatever you need to work around. Okay, I want you to grab light dumbbell or no dumbbell for beginners. Mirror me. Yeah, you mirroring me? Good. So we're going to take it into a press split squat, and then we're going to turn it into a power press. It's going to look super impressive. Okay, so it is a step back, or jump it back. Let's try it. Ready? Step back, jump it back. Now you choose what you like best, the step or the little jump. I encourage you to try the little jump though. We do lose power within our muscles as we age, and this has lots of consequences. Reaction time, ability to right yourself. For instance, if you trip or would get affected. Woo. Now, before we do the other side, we're going to take it into a rotational side tap. So it's tap, tap, tap. Now let's add a twist. Bring the elbows out. Keep the dumbbell super close to the body. So it's just close to my chest here. And then if I want a bit more, I can sink it a little deeper, bending that knee. If you go too fast, though, you'll get dizzy. So just careful on this one. Elbows are out. March it. All right, now we have that press split squat, this hand now. So this arm's up, this leg goes back. 3, 2, 1, back. Good, step back and press. Power it up. Good, see how impressive that looks? Come on. So it's a little jump, stepping it back, taking it as deep as it feels good for your knees. Woo. Tightening up the core and the other arm to give you some more stability in the trunk area. Time. Face me. Have the dumbbell in your hands like this. we're going to sink it into a squat, swing the dumbbell down here, up, and swing. So there's actually not a lot of rotation in the spine on this. It comes through the shoulders. Now, you make it harder by squatting deeper. This one feels nice with a dumbbell. If you don't have one, just interlace your hands together. Here's our fourth move. We're going to take it back to the press split squat in 5 seconds. Time. All right, this hand. So if it's this hand, what leg is stepping back? That's right, this one. Tighten up the core. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Good. Sink it, hold it, come back home. You have that option too of just stepping back and pressing the dumbbell. This little jump isn't for you. March it. All right, we're going to hold on to that dumbbell. Bring it close to the chest. Bring the elbows up. All right, now we got a little tap. Now we can sink it. And there's actually really not a lot going on in my spine either as I do this. And think about my osteo people. It was really the twists coming through my hips. So work that out on your end as well. And then I'm going to sink a bit deeper on this knee that I bend. As I come across, the dumbbell's above that bent knee. Woo. March it. This series is intense. All right, mirror me, dumbbell here. Fire up the core. Ready? Split squat, jump or step. If you like the jump, maybe get rid of the dumbbell and try with no dumbbell if you're having a hard time. I'd rather you actually get the jump part, so it's going to stimulate that power production in the muscle and our bones better. So give that a try. Time. Okay, we've got that squat and swing. So let's hold on the dumbbell like this. Take the feet about shoulder width, no wider. Swing up to shoulder height. So one heel kind of lifts off as it swings towards the outside of my thigh. I'm still pushing my hips rear, remembering my squat pattern. Hinge, hip, knees track with toes. Chest is open, collarbone is up. Time. Whew. All right, this is our last round. Dumbbell in this hand. Step back, split squat and press, or add the jump. Let's keep that upper body really upright though on this, especially when we're in that half rep position right here. March it. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a keeper, don't you think? I think. Okay, rotational side step. Let's take the dumbbell up here. Tap it. Then maybe we can add some depth to that knee bend. It's our last set. Come on. Elbows are up. We're pressing the hands into each end of our dumbbell. Shoulder blades are pulled back. March it. Whew. Dumbbell in this hand. Press a split squat. Add that jump if you'd like. This leg steps back. Go. Breathe it out. There's your exhale as we're pressing up and lunging back. That's the heart of the exercise. If you get it messed up, don't worry about it. Just breathe. One more. Oh yeah, that is a keeper, you guys. We're going to be doing that again in the future. Okay, last move. Let's get those feet hip or shoulder width, but no wider. Rotational squat swing. Hip hinge, neutral spine. Good, dumbbell just coming up to shoulder height. Squat deeper if you want to go harder, come on. It's our last 15 seconds. And march it out. Oh, bravo, you. Oh, grab a sip if you need it. We're gonna do a few standing stretches, and then you can continue on with your day, or maybe you're looking for another workout, a strength workout, or perhaps mobility and flexibility is a goal of yours, and you're going to add one afterwards. We got a ton on the YouTube channel. And then for you on Over 50 Fitness, oh my goodness, there's so many ways to filter your workouts by time, by instructor, by modality. We have one strictly for yoga, strictly for stretching and mobility. So strictly for strength, strictly for upper body, lower body, total body. We got you covered, all right? So you filter and find one if that's what you want to do afterwards. Or maybe you're going to be like me and just pat yourself on the back and take your dogs for a WALK. Can't say it. If you have a dog, you know what I mean. Step back, drop the knee. Nice. Bring this arm across, bend at the elbow. Now press in. If your heartbeat's still going, push pause, march it out. Yeah, I want to take advantage of this nice weather. All right, feet hip width, step back hip width. Drop the knee. Squeeze the bum, okay? Whoops, where's my balance? Gosh. All right, I want you to tuck the tailbone under, really squeeze this back glute. That's going to give you more release in the psoas. Bent elbow, press in, and hold. Control your breath. Try to get it deep into the belly, not just the chest. Release. It might be hard because of that stretch we're doing. Let's focus on it on this stretch now. Hold on to something if you'd like. Bring the heel up to the bum or grab onto your foot, whatever, the back of your foot, whatever you can. Pull that knee back. Squeeze the hips forward. That's going to give you more stretch in the quad. And now let's focus on getting that breath all the way down to the lower lobe of the lungs. So we're not just breathing into the chest. We're trying to get the breath all the way down. If you're prone to headaches, tightness of the chest area, neck area, you might want to lie down with your knees bent and place one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. And make sure that you are breathing into your belly. I find chest breathers, and there's many of us out there, I used to be one, all right, we'll have a lot of tightness in this area. So simply by getting that breath in, you can actually get rid of that tightness. Other leg. That's why I love yoga, especially Shavasana at the end, where everybody usually pushes stop or leaves the yoga room. That's the most important part. That's where you can really focus on that breath. Release. Thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you drop a comment down below. I love reading them. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and hey, we'll see you next workout. Bye. Listen, we're going to be doing a, do I know what we're going to be doing? I'm pretty certain I know what we're going to be doing. Let's redo that.